Hi everyone, in today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys my favorite supplements and why I take them. And I'm also gonna answer the number one question I received last week, which was, if I train heavy and hard, will I turn bulky and start looking a little bit masculine? So if you guys wanna see this video, please stay tuned. Hi everyone, I'm IFBB Bikini Pro, this said Howard. And today's video is all about supplements. I've gotten a lot of questions, and I know I always say that, but I'm trying my best to answer all of your questions. And I have gotten a lot of questions regarding what supplements I take, when I take them, how I take them, and what are some of the staples that you guys should take. So I'm gonna kind of take you through my day, and I'm gonna talk about some of the things that I take on a daily basis and what are some of the supplements that I incorporate in and out, depending on if I'm getting ready for a show or if I have to shred down. So here we go. Oh, and I'm also gonna answer the question that I got asked the most this week, or actually last week, which was, will training heavy and training hard and going for your 1 rep max make you look bulky or masculine? So wait for that answer at the end of this video. But we're gonna start with the supplements. So these are just kind of some of the things that I take. I know that there's a million things out there that all of us should be taking, or that people say we all should be taking. And to be honest, I can't spend my entire day like just, popping pills and taking all of these powders. So this is just what I take. And then I'll talk about some of the things that maybe I think you guys should be taking as well, especially if you're just starting off in fitness or just starting off to training to be a competitor. So in the morning, every day I wake up, I do the same thing. I have 8 ounces of iced green tea that I make myself, or sometimes I'll get the no sugar added Arizona green tea, or whatever, unsweetened green tea I can find. I'll take with that my vitamin B12 and my multivitamin. Now, if I'm getting closer to a show, or if I'm trying to get ready for a photo shoot, or if I'm doing an expo and I have to look kind of like really lean and shredded, I'll usually incorporate a yohimbe. And if you guys haven't taken yohimbe before, it's an herbal thermogenic. They've been adding it a lot to different fat burners. I just kind of take it separately because it's one of the only things that I can take that won't increase my heart rate and will actually allow me to sleep that night. I've tried some of the best fat burners on the market. There's one specifically that was, recommended to me. I took it in the morning one day, like at 7 a.m. and I didn't go to sleep that night until like 4:30 in the morning. And I thought I was gonna die. I was like in bed, like, oh my God, please just help me go to sleep. I was so exhausted and like, I just couldn't sleep. So I have like a really bad reaction to stimulants. So I try my best to not add additional stimulants, especially because I do drink a lot of caffeine. I have coffee, espresso, and green tea pretty much every day. So what I will take though, to kind of help give me that little bit of extra shred, is yohimbe. After that, in the morning, every day, religiously, I will add some sort of fiber supplement into my oats. It's either like a Benefiber or just like whatever like inexpensive fiber I can find at GNC or wherever. I will throw in some fiber into my oats. I know that especially my last kind of like 6 weeks that my calories are a little bit low or more restricted, I might not be getting as much fiber as I need to. So I'll always supplement it in my oats. And I do that on season, off season, whenever. I just think it's really good for my digestive system. So I'll take that. Another thing that I'll take with my breakfast, and I usually only take it once or twice a day because honestly, I can't remember to take it all the time, is a digestive enzyme. It's good. It just kind of helps you really absorb all of the nutrients from your food. So I like to take it. I definitely recommend you guys taking it, even though I don't do it constantly. I'll take it at least once or twice a day. And then another thing that I'll take twice a day is CLA. And I'll usually take CLA both on season and off season. It's basically just it's an amino acid, tells your body to go in there and use its stored fat as its energy source. So I love CLA. I will constantly take it, especially when I'm prepping for a show. I think it's a great way to just kind of get that little bit of excess fat off. So I will definitely use that. And then I will also add, before my cardio, I will do l-carnitine. And it also tells your body to use its stored fat as its energy source, as its main energy source. So I will definitely almost always use l-carnitine before cardio, especially my last 4 or 5 weeks into a show. I will definitely add that. So I definitely think you ladies should use both the l-carnitine and CLA. Now, The other supplement that I take, there's two supplements that I take. One, I know a lot of people, especially you ladies, don't want to take it because you think it's going to make you look masculine or really kind of big and bulky, and it's definitely not true. It's creatine. I take 5 grams of creatine pretty much every day, on season or off season. It's just a cell volumizer. What it does is that it shoves water into your cells, and then allows you to have amazing strength in the gym. So creatine doesn't make you put on muscle, it just volumizes your cells. Once your cells are filled with water, they give you a lot of strength. You can in turn train really heavy, kind of really push yourself through your workouts. The better workout you get, the more you tear your muscles. The more your muscles are torn, the better they repair and grow, and that's how you get some really great, dense, lean muscle mass. So I will always use creatine, I always have. I know you ladies think it's gonna make you look masculine. This is what I look like. I personally don't think that I look bulky or masculine, and I've been taking creatine for like 3 years already. I'll usually kind of cycle it on and off. I'll take it for like 30 days, 5 grams daily, and then I won't take it for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll add it again for 30 days, just kind of on and off. I will, however, cut it out 10 days before my show, just because it does make you retain a little bit of water. I purchase a micronized creatine, or like a Creapure, which doesn't have you retain as much water, but still you will retain a little bit. Creatine has come a long way, so it's not, you're not gonna bloat like a blowfish, but you will retain a little bit of water. So I'll cut it out about 8 to 10 days out, just to make sure that I'm really nice and dry and tight. But especially those last like 6 weeks that you're prepping, and you're not getting enough calories or as many calories as you're used to, and you're kind of dragging in the gym a little bit, creatine will help kind of push you through those workouts. So I definitely think it's something you should consider taking. The other thing I take is hydrolyzed whey protein. If you guys have seen my videos before, you know that I don't endorse any product, but I will tell you that I take hydrolyzed whey protein. I'm gonna give you like a very simplified like 101 ABCs version of like different types of proteins. So there's whey protein, there's soy protein, there's vegan protein, hydrolyzed, isolate. I mean, there's casein, there's like tons of different proteins out there. I personally like the hydrolyzed because it's very easily absorbed by your body. So if you think of a protein molecule like this, for example, right, and you break it up into 2 pieces, right? 2 pieces, you get, let's say, an isolate, a whey isolate. And that just means that it's broken down so your body can absorb it and digest it more easily. If you break that down even further, you get a hydrolyzed protein, and that's what I take. I don't like having protein sit in my gut for like 6 or 8 hours. It's kind of tough to digest, so I like the hydrolyzed because it'll go in there, it'll absorb really quickly, help with the repair process. Usually the hydrolyzed protein has a really amazing amino acid profile, which is what you really want from your protein. So I like that. I like that I can digest it quickly. And also very important for you guys when you're looking for protein, you want to find something that has a great protein grams per scoop. So for example, if you get let's say one of the scoops is 28 grams and you look in there and only 18 of those 28 grams is protein, what else is in there? Fillers, tons of like maybe fats or carbs and sugars. So I like to go for something where that profile is really tight. So let's say per 28 gram scoop, I have 24 grams of protein, and then maybe 1 gram of fat, maybe 1 or 2 grams of carbs. And then the amount of filler in there is very low. Usually I'll order one that's kind of sweetened with stevia. That's just me. I like it. The flavor is not unbelievable, but honestly, when it comes to protein, I just want it for the repair and to get like a great amount of protein on a daily basis. So the taste is not as important for me. I know that for you guys, especially if you bake with protein, you want something that tastes unbelievable. Look for something that's either a whey isolate or a hydrolyzed whey, and that's definitely kind of like my go-to. I never take casein, so if you guys want to know, I don't take casein, I don't take anything with soy, and I don't take vegan protein because I'm not a vegan. So hydrolyzed whey is just my go-to. The other thing that I take, and honestly, I try to minimize the consumption of this, is pre-workout. I used to be like completely addicted to pre-workout. I used to take it every day, 1 scoop, come rain, shine, blizzard, or snow. And now that I'm like, have a little bit more strength in the gym, and I try to work out in the middle of the day, which is kind of my only free time because I train clients in the morning and then I teach a lot of posing at night. Middle of the day is when I do my workout, so I still have energy. If it's before 4 o'clock, I'm like, I still have tons of energy. So I'll probably have maybe like a third of a scoop of protein, maybe just like a little bit if I really need to. I'm like a full caffeine addict, so I take, you know, green tea, espresso, like throughout the day. So I have enough caffeine in me. But it's sometimes really if I need it, if I'm lagging, if I haven't gotten a lot of sleep, or if I'm prepping, I will definitely have about a third of a scoop or maybe half a scoop of pre-workout. And it's usually kind of like a non-stimulant one. So that's, you know, that's the way that I take it. I know you guys are probably addicted just like I was. So pre-workout is probably a must in everyone's like arsenal of supplements. And then there's one more thing that I take that I want. Oh, BCAAs, branched chain amino acids. I will take branched chain amino acids pretty much every day. I'll throw a scoop in my water and I'll mostly have it throughout my workout. I try to have my BCAAs before 4 o'clock because honestly, they make me so thirsty. And then I hate drinking tons of water before bed because then I'm like up 50 times, you know, in the night and I can't sleep well. So I don't know why BCAAs make me very thirsty, but I personally just try to have them earlier in the day. But they're part of my regimen. I have them all the time. You definitely want to have a really great amino acid profile every day, especially if you're on a lower calorie diet. Make sure that you get that. That should be a staple in your supplement list. And then the last thing that I personally take is omega-3s. I take omega-3s every day. I do not take fish oils. I know that all of you guys are always asking about the fish oils and how important are they. I definitely think that you should take fish oils. For me, they like destroy my stomach. I don't know why they like come up. I'm like, I feel super gross when I take the fish oils and they don't sit well with me. So I personally don't take them. I just replace it with omega-3s. And that's just kind of what I take. And that's pretty much it. So if you guys have any other questions regarding supplements, or if you want to know anything in specific, you know, feel free to leave your comment below or shoot me an email. So now to the question I got asked the most last week, which was, if you train heavy, if you train hard, if you push for your 1 rep max, are you gonna get big and bulky and masculine looking? And I'm just gonna tell you right now, no, it's not gonna happen. If you, like I said before, if you look at my body, this is what I look like. Yes, I have some muscle, of course, you know, but I've been training very heavy for the last 3.5, almost 4 years. I push myself to 1 rep max. I do supersets, I do drop sets. I never train lightweight. I always go moderate weight to heavyweight. And I've seen that my body responds very well. I actually get a really tight toned look. I've never looked really bulky. And if you guys have followed me on Instagram or you follow me on Facebook and you've seen, you know, tons of my progress pics, you guys know that I'm not like very, you know, kind of masculine and rough looking. It's actually quite the opposite. Training heavy has kind of sculpted my body in a way that's very feminine and very sexy. It's given me some great curves. It's really helped kind of like pop my booty, give me like the nice sweep in the quads that I've always wanted. I was one of those girls who had like super lanky arms, chicken legs, and now I'm very comfortable in the way that my body looks because I have a lot more curves, and I attribute that almost 100% to training super heavy. So I'm dispelling the myth right now, unless you guys are on these additional supplements, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. Women, we don't have the level of testosterone that men have in order to get big and bulky and dry and masculine. It's just not gonna happen. So that's just kind of it. I hope you guys like my video. If you have any other questions or any comments, please feel free to leave them below. You guys can also find me on Instagram, LisetteHoward_fitness. I post tons of pictures, progress pics, meals, tips and advice on training, just general fitness lifestyle. So please find me on IG or Facebook, Lisette Howard Fitness. I also have all of my training packages, posing, contest prep, everything on my website, lisettehoward.com. So please take a look at that as well. And of course, subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned because I'll be bringing you guys a lot more videos, and that's pretty much it. Ciao, take care.